acquired immunity or adaptive immunity. The immunity that is acquired in response to the pathogen during the lifespan of a person can be called acquired immunity, which is also called adaptive immunity. This adaptive immunity is also called specific immunity. Is also called specific immunity. That the previous one what you have learned here now, innate immunity is non-specific immunity, whereas acquired immunity is known as specific immunity. Now this acquired immunity is in turn divided into two types: active acquired immunity passive acquired immunity. Active acquired immunity and passive acquired immunity. The immunity that develops in the human body in response to the pathogen can be called active acquired immunity. This active acquired immunity is again divided into two types: natural active acquired immunity and here you have artificial active acquired immunity. Natural active acquired immunity and artificial active acquired immunity. The natural active acquired immunity is immunity that develops in the human body due to prior contact with the pathogen. Due to prior infection or prior contact with the pathogen, the immunity that develops in the human body can be called natural active acquired immunity. Like for instance, a child who suffers from the chicken pox now again will never get the chicken pox in course of time, because that when the virus enters into the human body for the first time, it stimulates the human immune system to synthesize antibodies. Once sufficient number of antibodies is synthesized, the child turns out to be resistant to that particular infection, so that the child does not get infection in course of time. So that the immunity that crops up due to prior contact with the pathogen is called natural active acquired immunity. Under this you have examples like immunity against chicken pox, immunity against measles, immunity against teniasis. All these come under natural active acquired immunity here now. Artificial active acquired immunity is due to vaccination. The immunity that develops in human body due to vaccination is called artificial active acquired immunity here now. Passive acquired immunity, the antibodies are prepared in one host and they are transferred from one host to another host. That is, there will be transfer of preformed antibodies from sensitized host to non-sensitized host, that can be called passive acquired immunity. Passive acquired immunity is again divided into two types: natural passive acquired immunity, artificial passive acquired immunity. Natural passive acquired immunity, transfer of antibodies from mother to fetus through placenta or mother to infant through milk, can be called natural passive acquired immunity. Mostly IgA antibodies now, they are transferred from mother to the fetus, mother to the infant through milk now. And during gestation period, there will be transfer of IgG and IgM antibodies from mother to fetus through blood. The transfer of antibodies from mother to fetus through placenta, preferably IgM and IgG antibodies, and mother to infant while suckling through milk like IgA antibodies, comes under natural passive acquired immunity. Artificial passive acquired immunity is the antibodies are prepared in one host here now, and they are collected from that host and transferred, given to the human being. That kind of vaccination is called artificial passive acquired immunity. Under this you have examples like ATS, anti-tetanus toxoid serum. It is prepared in the host animal like horse and all that. From that it is collected and is given to the human being as ATS injection, anti-tetanus toxoid serum injection. Then polyvalent antivenom, polyvalent antivenom. Polyvalent antivenom also is prepared by injecting small amounts of venom of cobra, krait, Russell's viper and saw-scale viper into horse, and in response to that the antibodies are synthesized in the blood of horse. Those antibodies are collected, they are processed and given to the human being, okay, are given to the victim in the form of polyvalent anti-venom, and also comes under artificial passive acquired immunity. Then apart from this, you have got rabies vaccine, the vaccine that is given against rabid dogs, okay, that is given against rabid dog bite. Rabies vaccine also comes under artificial passive acquired immunity. Like this acquired immunity, which is also called adaptive immunity or specific immunity, is classified like this, active and passive. Under active, natural and artificial. Under passive also you have natural and artificial, with regard to classification of immune system.